Thank you, Greg Harris. I didn't know there was so many people from Mayo that loved rock and roll. Well, we do, because I remember way back in 1956 when Elvis Presley first burst on the musical scene in Ireland. But you're not here to hear me talk about Elvis Presley. I want to tell you about our honoree tonight. The 2017 honoree of the Mayo Society of Greater Cleveland is a person of extraordinary talent and energy. For the past 20 years, he has led a Fortune 500 company that has been cited by Business Week magazine as one of America's 50 best performing companies. Harvard Business School Review said he was one of the top 100 best performing CEOs in the world for 3 consecutive years. He has overseen the phenomenal growth of a 150-year-old Cleveland company, Sherwin. He credits much of his success to his early years of Jesuit education and strong family values. Tonight, we honor him not just for his business success, but also for his generosity to this city that he loves so much, Cleveland, Ohio. Now, before I bring Chris Connor, our honoree tonight, I want to divert your attention to the videos, and I hope they work. Where's our video?
Good evening. I was really flattered by Jerry Quinn's invitation to be recognized this year by the Mayo Society. And frankly, honored and humbled to receive this award. I'm certain there are many in this audience who are more worthy than me, who are more connected to their Irish heritage, can trace their lineage back generations, probably even remember the exact county and village that their family came from. Well, unfortunately, that's not me. But I am making up for lost time. I'm blessed to be able to go to Ireland 3 or 4 times a year, both for business or pleasure. And I thought I would invite you along on this trip to Ireland today, just as an opportunity for me to give you a little bit more about my Irish heritage. So welcome aboard this super fast flight. Let's have a great trip to Ireland together. My mom and dad, Patty and Irish Mike Connor, were high school sweethearts at Akron St. Vincent's High School, the Fighting Irish. They met in freshman year at the Shamrock Ball and began their uninterrupted 60-year love affair. After a few dozen flights, I've begun to realize there's something unique about this trip. Heading to Ireland is a magical experience. It puts a smile on your face, a song in your heart, and just brings out the Irish in all of us. As the miles fly by and the Emerald Isle draws near, I can feel myself becoming more Irish. I start thinking with an Irish brogue, and my wardrobe suddenly becomes greener. Speaking of green, there's Greenland out the window. What a time to be alive. You can literally have dinner in America and wake up the next morning to breakfast in Ireland. A far different passage than our ancestors endured back in the day. Growing up with my sisters, Colleen and Tricia, we were acutely aware of our Irish heritage, and my mom and dad ensured that we celebrated St. Patrick's Day with great enthusiasm. We've continued to do so with the next generation. My wife Sarah and I gave our own kids strong Irish names, Daniel and Kevin, and we named our daughter Ireland, or she prefers to be called Erin, and always brought them home from the hospital wearing green. Well, it looks like we're on final approach to Ireland. I can't wait to get out of this airplane and take a hike out on the streets and wander into a few pubs to meet the greatest collection of people on God's green earth. I hope your travels take you to Ireland in the near future, and I really appreciate you making this trip with me today. In the meantime, may the good Lord take a liking to you, but not too soon. Aaron Go Brock.
Now, what did you think of that? Wasn't that great? Yeah, love that. So now, what I want you to do is to meet the honoree himself, Chris Connor. Where's our music?